If you're inspo tanks, and make no mistake, you've come to the right place. Just give to Neil the time to straight up blow your mind with a new show of drawing a blank.
Look, one of these days I'm just gonna cave and do a several-month-long analysis of all the Kingdom Hearts characters and why I love this series so much. But until then, we've still got to practice drawing these nerds, and the Remind DLC is coming out this week, and Sean and I are starting our playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3 over on his channel this Friday, and I just have a lot of feels about this series, okay? Okay. First things first, no worries. I know plenty of you have been avoiding Kingdom Hearts 3 spoilers for a whole year now. Bless your hearts. I could not be that strong, because you're waiting for our playthrough. So don't worry, I won't spoil anything about Kingdom Hearts 3 here. You're safe. Secondly, this is going to be a little bit more relaxed than some of my other drawing a blanks. I just wanted to have a chill time drawing some of my favorite characters. Even though I draw a lot, I often don't have time to just sit down and work through things that I'm less comfortable with anymore and learn to get better at them, which is silly because that's sort of what drawing a blank is all about. So I'm just going to try and relax and not get so caught up in making super polished pieces all the time. It's important to just let yourself have fun, too. So about a week ago, I saw some people I follow in the Kingdom Hearts fandom making tier maker lists of their favorite Kingdom Hearts characters, and I couldn't help myself from joining in on the fun. Then I figured, why not talk about my list while I'm doing my speed paint? People love ranking things in lists, so let's do it. First, I better set up my rankings. I don't know if this is surprising or not, but I actually really like most of Kingdom Hearts characters, so everybody who makes it into these top, 4 rows are all good in my book. We stan. There's very few Kingdom Hearts characters I dislike, and that'll be saved for the bottom few rows. So, at the top we've got my all-time faves, the characters I'll be drawing today, 10 out of 10 would die for. Below that is love these idiots. They're all good, and I'm always happy to see more of them. And below that we have the very good beans. Note, not all beans listed here will be good beans. Some are spicy beans, or stinky beans, or mean beans, but I love them all the same. And then we get into slightly shaky waters. I like these characters, but I don't love them. They have their moments that make me go, alright, yeah, we cool. And then we get, right, ear here. Yeah. And last but not least, we have our final tier, Hainer. Bet you'll never guess who's going in here. Alright, now that this is set up, let's start with the trio that started it all. The Destiny Trio, otherwise known as Sora, Riku, and Kairi. I believe I've made it clear that Riku is my favorite Kingdom Hearts character, hands down. So, surprising absolutely no one, my perfect angel baby goes right up here where he belongs. And I don't want him to be lonely, so Sora goes right there next to him. Mwah! Right where the two boys belong. This will be saved for another video, but the relationship between Sora and Riku is a huge part of what makes Kingdom Hearts so special. Fantastic characters. Oh, yeah, and Kairi goes down here. Anyway, the Sea Salt Trio, Roxas, Axel, and Xion. Love this trio. So tragic, much sads. Axel goes to the top row with Sora and Riku. He could backstab me any day and I would forgive him. Roxas is a little trickier for me. I waffle a bit on how much I like this kid, but I think he belongs squarely in the good bean category. Xion as well. I've always really liked Xion. She's a good character and I love a good tragedy. While we're here, Naminé goes in here as well. I like Xion a little more than Roxas and Naminé, so maybe she more so belongs in the love these idiots tier, but I'm happy with this placement for now. Wayfinder Trio, good trio. Papa Terra and Mama Aqua and their little cinnamon roll Ventus. Aqua goes right up to the top, no questions asked, and Terra is the definition of love this idiot, so he goes right below. Ventus goes in with the other good beans. Alright, let's rapid fire the organization. Xemnas, idiot, love him. Xigbar, would die for, you bastard. Xaldin and Vexen, good beans. Luxeus, yeah. Zexion, good bean. Sayax, good bean, and climbing the ranks of likability. Wow, how in character. Demyx, lovable idiot. Luxord, we cool. Larxene and Marluxia, bitches, love, spicy beans. Okay, now let's get some of the other characters in here. Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. We're cool. You were great in the original game, but you mostly wore out your welcome. That also goes for Ansem the Wise. Young Xehanort and Master Xehanort, crafty. Love them. Vanitas is a stinky, edgy bean and he knows it. Master Ericus also goes into the lovable idiots. Right, the Twilight Town kids. Yep. Okay, now we get into some of the Union Cross characters. Ira, Ava, Aced, Envy, and Gula are all going into the we cool category. I think these characters have a lot of potential to rise up in my eyes, but they're still a little too one note for me right now. The Master of Masters, on the other hand, goes right up here. He is very close to making it to top tier for me, but we're just going to have to wait and see a little bit longer. Good job, Mom. Ephemer, good bean. Strelitzia, dead bean. Chirithy, cute bean. Skuld is alright, and Brain would be a good bean if his name wasn't Brain. And whoops, forgot about Repliku. Sorry that you have to be a clone of literally the bestest boy, but we cool. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy aren't on this list, but Mickey definitely belongs in the right, you're here category. And Sora's adopted dads go into the love these idiots spots. Love my guy Goofy, so I'll always like him more than Donald, but they are both such good characters to have around and play off of Sora. Back to the art, you can see I decided to draw Sora, Riku, Aqua, and Axel. Even though Xigbar is part of my faves, I didn't get around to drawing him this time. And yes, of course I decided to draw everyone as cats as well, because why not? It's fun imagining what kind of outlandish designs they might have if they were cats. This was a lot of fun. I know tier maker lists aren't exactly hard-hitting content, but this was very laid back and fun. I might have to do this again sometime. Thanks for joining me this week, and be sure to check out Sean and I's playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. We'll be starting up this Friday. Also, please note that we're going to be doing our best to stay away from Remind spoilers, so please be considerate. Thank you to the wonderful artists who did fan art this week. These are more pieces from our awesome voice actors drawing their respective characters in Clouded Moon. Love it! Anyway, have a lovely day, everyone, and here's a reminder to stay inspired.